Hi, I'm Kirby Harris, and you are watching the Libertas Press YouTube channel, where we are reporting the truth and common sense opinion. Today is, of course, November. Let me see. Oh, I was looking at the wrong calendar. November 20th, 2017. And the news for today, one of the big ones, and I thought it was pretty big, Charlie Manson died today. I think, I can't remember what age he was. I don't have that in front of me because it didn't pop up now on the Google News. But anyway, here are the Google News stories. Let's see. The big one is, well, the main one. The Justice Department is suing AT&T to block its $85 billion bid for Time Warner. The article goes on to say the Justice Department is suing AT&T to block its $85 billion bid for Time Warner. The Department of Justice sued Monday to block AT&T's $85 billion bid for entertainment conglomerate Time Warner, setting the stage for one of the biggest antitrust cases to hit Washington in decades. The move by the Justice Department's antitrust division is unusual because it challenges a deal that would combine two different kinds of companies, a telecom with a media and entertainment company. Antitrust officials are relatively untested. Antitrust officials are relatively untested in the courts on opposing such deals and have rarely tried to squash them. That is from the Washington Post. Excuse me. Part of me wonders is, they say it's an unusual deal. Well, Trump has his fight with CNN, who's owned by Time Warner. And I'm wondering if he is trying to stop what he calls fake news. And I do agree they have a lot of fake news, but I also agree that Trump is the king of fake news. Related coverage, AT&T sued by U.S. seeking to block merger with Time Warner. That's Bloomberg. U.S. moves to block AT&T's takeover of Time Warner. BBC News. Opposition AT&T deal smacks of politics. Exactly what I was saying. USA Today. PBS NewsHour full episode number 20, 2017. I want to go ahead and open that one and move it right here. Let's see. Yep, exactly what I was saying. I guess USA Today is agreeing with me. Is the Trump administration poised to block a sensible merger just to spite CNN? Well, the question is, does CNN want this, or is it really AT&T that wants this? So I don't know. So next story. I know I went ahead and read that one. I'm just trying out different things here till we get down exactly how we're going to do this segment. Let's see. Trump administration ends temporary protection for Haitians. Let's see. The New York Times. Related coverage, temporary protected status, USCIS. That's from USCIS. Trump administration to send Haiti earthquake victims home in 2019, USA Today. Oh, and this is one that I was kind of shocked about. Charlie Rose. 8 women say Charlie Rose sexually harassed them with nudity, groping, and lewd calls. Don't really need to read much on that. I'll go ahead and give you some related coverage titles. PBS NewsHour's news wrap. Journalist Charlie Rose taken off the air after report of sexual misconduct. Charlie Rose made crude sexual advances, multiple women say, New York Times. But Charlie Rose suspended, who will replace him on CBS? That's from the San Diego Union Tribune. Yeah, I was wondering that myself. Let's see. Next story. Trump returns North Korea to the very short list of nations labeled as terrorism sponsors, Washington Post. Related coverage. State sponsors of terrorism, U.S. Department of State put that out. U.S. ends temporary residency permit for almost 60,000 Haitians from the New York Post. Trump named North Korea a state sponsor of terrorism. Here's what that means. San Diego Union Tribune. And The final related story to that is White House terror designation hikes North Korea pressure. Next story, report, Trump moves to dissolve charitable foundation, The Hill. Donald Trump is shutting down his charitable foundation, NBCnews.com. Trump golf course reimbursed President Trump's charity amid ongoing investigation into the foundation, Washington Post. Yeah, I think when you take office, you should either shut down your charitable foundations, especially if they could easily be manipulated through political situations. Now, if you're raising money just to give to, say, hurricane victims or natural disaster victims, you don't need to shut that down. But something like the Clinton Foundation, and I don't know as much about the Trump Foundation, but the Clinton Foundation, I mean, it has its fingers in all sorts of pies, and lots of people gave to it who would try to want to influence the government. I guess even with a charity like disaster relief, you could still give to try to influence. Hey, they'll give a lot. Well, so I don't know. I don't know how you would do that without violating the rights of the individual going into office. I mean, maybe you could just say that, you know, I don't know. I don't know what you'd do with that. Anyway, let's see. We surveyed 112 Puerto Rican funeral homes to check the accuracy of the hurricane death toll. This is what we found. I'm going to go ahead and open that. Let's see. Whitefish stops work on Puerto Rico power grid over payment dispute. Nice. Voices. Federal response slow-footed in Puerto Rico despite millions spent. USA Today. All right, let's go ahead and go to the Trump administration ends protection for Haitians. Trump administration is ending a humanitarian program that allowed some 59,000 Haitians to live and work in the United States since an earthquake ravaged their country in 2010, Homeland Security officials said on Monday. Haitians with what is known as temporary protected status will be expected to leave the United States by July 2019 or face deportation. The decision, while not a complete surprise, set off immediate dismay among Haitian communities in South Florida, New York, and beyond. Haiti, the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, is still struggling to recover from the earthquake. That happened a while back, and relies heavily on money it expatriates send to relatives back home. The Haitian government had asked the Trump administration to extend the protected status. I received a shock right now, Gerald McCaud, 45, a Haitian who lives in Brooklyn, said when he heard the news. He's been working at LaGuardia Airport as a wheelchair attendant, sending money to family and friends back home. He said he feared for his welfare and safety back in Haiti now that his permission to remain in the United States was ending. Situation is not good in my country, he said, and I don't know where I'm able to go. That's kind of sad. Trump, what's wrong with you, man? Well, what does it hurt to have them living here? I mean, I'm sure they're paying taxes too, so, and they're sending money back to help. What a bum. Bum Trump. What a bum. Anyway, report, Trump moves to dissolve charitable foundation. President Trump is beginning to take steps to dissolve his charitable foundation. NBC News reported Monday. The foundation announced its intent to dissolve and is seeking approval to distribute its remaining funds to other charities, according to NBC's review of the Trump Foundation's 2016 Internal Revenue Service documents that were filed this month. The foundation uploaded the records to the website of charity watchdog guidestar.org, according to the report. The gradual disbanding of the Donald J. Trump Foundation falls in line with Trump's pledge last December to distance himself from it to avoid any possible conflicts, like with the Clintons and the Clinton Foundations, of interest that could arise from overseeing a charity foundation while president. That's the same problem Miss Clinton had while she was the Secretary of State under Barack Obama. In October 2016, New York's Attorney General ordered the foundation to stop soliciting contributions. The move also comes after the Trump Foundation admitted to self-dealing and transferring income or assets to a disqualified person on the foundation's 2015 tax form, which can occur when someone affiliated with a foundation, such as a trustee or an attorney, becomes involved in an activity that benefits their own interests instead of the entities. The documents reveal that the foundation has around $970,000 in assets, according to the report. The foundation has done enormous good works over the years in contributing millions of dollars to countless worthy groups, including supporting veterans, law enforcement officers, and children, then President-elect Trump said in a statement in December. However, to avoid even the appearance of any conflict with my role as president, I have decided to continue to pursue my strong interest in philanthropy in other ways. All right, let's see. Trump returns North Korea to the very short list of nations labeled as terrorism sponsors. Let's see. President Trump moved Monday to label North Korea a state sponsor of terrorism, a largely symbolic action that underscored the bleak prospects his administration sees for a swift diplomatic resolution to an escalating nuclear standoff. Trump's announcement opens North Korea to a few new sanctions and potential legal liabilities, but is unlikely to have wide practical effect on a nation that has managed to develop nuclear weapons and sophisticated intercontinental ballistic missiles, despite a heavy yoke of existing sanctions. All right. Those are the news stories from November 20th, 2017. I'm Kirby Harris, and you are actually watching Libertas Press, where we are reporting the truth and common sense opinion. Glad you could check out this today with us. God bless and have a great day.